Alright, we should be live. What's up, everybody? Qualifying's about to start in like 3 minutes. We're going to watch it and, go through the plays based on qualifying because we know how that's going to go. I have a hard time not seeing the dominator being John Hunter Nemechek tonight, but if you want to get different, you can. I think William Byron has potential. Obviously, Sheldon Creed does. Ross Chastain's truck was not fast at all in practice, so I don't really expect him to get out front and lead. So, that's pretty much what I think about dominators, and obviously place differential and value plays depends on where drivers qualify. So, we can just chill now. Actually, I need to go send this to some links real quick. Got to send this stream out a little bit, so give me a second while I'm on my phone. I usually do it before I go live, but I forgot today. So, hopefully we're going to have a good day of DFS and make some money. That's just the goal. Every single week, hopefully we have a good week here. So, yeah. Paste at everyone. I'm live. There's one. You guys can ask questions about this slate. Before, qualifying. Obviously we can talk about some stuff that you guys want to talk about or anything NASCAR related, anything sports related. I don't really care. Obviously qualifying hasn't started. It won't start for another minute, but yeah. So yeah, how'd you guys do last week? I don't even where were we at last week? Where were we at last week? Nice job, Nate. Oh no, last week was All-Star weekend. Yeah. I'm sure Gray will be chalk, but I love him this week. Depends where he qualifies. He's cheap. How much is he? I always forget the exact number. Yeah, 6,700. He was fast in practice. We'll see. I think it just depends where he qualifies. I'll probably play him. As long as he's not starting in the top 10, I think he'll be a good play. That's kind of just how I'm looking at it. Chase Purdy, another one who stood out in practice. Honestly, all the GMS trucks were really fast today. So, Jack Woods, 6,100. I'm sure he's going to be popular too. I don't know if he will. Not a lot of people know him, but he's a talented driver. Did well at Charlotte. So, we'll just see where qualifying ends up. There's definitely going to be guys to fade. Like, no matter where they qualify, don't play Clay Greenfield. Don't play Keith McGee. Don't play Trey Hutchins. Probably not Chris Wright. Not Josh Ramey. Not Wallace Allen. Jennifer Jo Cobb, Drew. So, just same thing as normal. Hashtag Pro Titner, put Chase Purdy in your lineup. I don't care. He was fifth in practice. Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, if he qualifies far in the back, as long as he's a wreck, he has top 15 upside. It's a good truck. So it just depends where he qualifies. Let's see. Oh, Twitter. That's where I got it. Last one I got to post it to. Probably the most important one. Most people that view me are on Twitter. Paste. I am live on YouTube talking about tonight's truck race. Come hang with the boys. LOL. Alright. There you go. Tweet. I don't know. Bob hasn't tweeted who was fastest in extended practice. I didn't watch it, so. Bob says going in gray truck, still not through tech and working on nose a car. Oh. I'm on the wrong channel. It was on Fox Sports 1. It's on Fox Sports 2. Oof. There we go. Was up money for the 3 races last week. Awesome. It's great to hear. I didn't have my best week, but it wasn't awful. It was a solid week, I guess. All-Star race, I did terrible. I didn't really care. I literally went in a random generator and just played drivers. I made one lineup and just didn't want to mess with that one. Who's the 41? That's Cram, right? I guess I can close this laptop. I don't need that right now. It's for later after qualifying's done. Yeah. Yeah, Dawson Cram. He's not good. He's from Mooresville. That's right up the road from me. Kyle first, H. Burton second in Xfinity practice. All right, thanks. So Gibbs cars are fast this week. Good to know. Good to know. I'm sure Kyle dominates that race. Probably going to start in a pole, and he's going to run away with it. Which means Hemrick's going to be sneaky, and Harrison Burton still won't get up front because he never does. Harrison Burton is just. I think Harrison Burton's overrated personally, but it's just my thoughts. I also think he's young, and he just needs more experience. I think everyone's trying to rush him a little bit. Like, people are trying to put him in the Cup Series already. Like, he should not be in the Cup Series. Give him a few years in Xfinity. Like, look at what Cindric and Briscoe did, taking a few years there before they moved on. I think it did wonders for them. Oh, Tate Fogelman. He's garbage. I hope I don't have to play him today. Watch, he's going to start like 40th. How many trucks is a max I can get in? Is it 36 for the truck field? I always forget. I don't know. All Bob Pock is just tweeting about is Eddie DeHaan right now. Like, nobody cares, man. Nobody freaking cares about the Chase Elliott spotter at all. I wish, Fox would put up the little meter, although I think only one truck's qualified. Tate Fogelman, he's terrible. I hope there's just like a clear and obvious value play tonight, man. I don't even care if it's just chalk. I just don't. It's just so, when I get down to the bottom of the salary, and it's just guys like Tate Fogelman, man. It's just, I don't want to play those guys ever. Like, there's just not great value plays. It's just awful in the truck series. Because you got to play John Hunter. I mean, he's just dominated these races. I mean, he's so much better than everybody else in this series. It's just not even close, man. Shouldn't be in this series. I hope he gets up. I mean, I'd assume he'd be in the Xfinity Series next year, or maybe the 23-11 team. So, I don't know. 32 car, Brett Holmes. The car that Sam Mayer put in the top 10, and I don't think Holmes has top 20 in it. So, that's great. How much is he? He could be interesting. Deegan's fairly cheap. Yeah, it depends where she qualifies for me, too. There's a lot of decent value. I mean, I can scroll through here. Let's just start at the bottom. Why not? I don't really feel like watching these trash drivers do qualifying. Jennifer Jo Cobb, I don't care where she's starting. Not doing that. Lawless Allen, not playing him. Not playing Josh Ramey. Chris Wright is a maybe if he starts like in the 30s. Trey Hutchins, no. Corey Roper, if he starts far enough back, is interesting. Keith McGee, no. Clay Greenfield, no. Brett Holmes, we'll see where he qualifies. Spencer Boyd, doubtful. Tate Fogelman, doubtful. Haley Deegan, yeah, her and Self are too cheap for the equipment that they're in. They can run well. Deegan's been running really well recently. I mean, she was a top 10 driver last week, and I think she had like a penalty or something. Something happened, or was it a loose wheel? Something happened that cost her like a top 10 last week. She's been running pretty well. Danny Bone, probably not. Jack Wood is way too cheap. Dawson Cram, probably not. Purdy, we know what he does. Depends where he qualifies. Ryan Truex, depends where he qualifies. Spencer Davis, probably not. It's too expensive. JJ Yaley's in the 49 truck. That truck's awful. Too expensive. Jason says, am I the only one that's having a hard time hearing? If anyone else is having a hard time hearing, let me know in there. It might have just been because I was sitting back and talking too quiet. Hopefully I sat up now. Maybe you can hear me better now. That's my bad if that's the case. Tanner Gray, he's too cheap. So is Derek Kraus. I think these two are going to be better than... Okay, so I was just sitting too far back. My bad. Tanner Gray, JJ Yaley. I'm sorry, Tanner Gray, Derek Kraus. I mean, they're guys who are way too cheap. Wow. Brett Holmes is terrible in qualifying. Oh, my God. Clay Greenfield qualified faster than you? That's sad. But yeah, Kraus and Gray are too cheap for their equipment, for their driver. Like, I mean, they should be more expensive than Timmy Hill. I mean, J.J. Yaley shouldn't even be in that range. J.J. Yaley's, like, out of the pool. Like, I don't care where he qualifies. That truck's awful. Ty Majeski's probably too cheap. I mean, this is where you're starting to get to guys where it depends where they qualify. Like, all these guys are going to have equipment to run top 5. Majeski, Ankrum, Dollar, Hocevar, Sauter, Parker Kligerman. That's cheap for Kligerman. Just depends where he qualifies. Chandler Smith was really fast today, so that looks like a good play. The KBM trucks looked good today as well. Or it was mostly just Chandler Smith. I mean, Drew Dollar wasn't fast at all. Right? Yeah. I don't know what the deal with that was. We might not need to look into his practice run too much to see what happens in qualifying for him. It's still a KBM truck. But yeah, Chandler Smith looked good. I'd assume Chandler Smith's probably going to qualify in the top 5. So that'll be a tough play, but an interesting like GPP play because not a lot of people will be on that if he's qualified that high. Friesen, he's always decent. Todd Gilliland, best lap average today. Like, that's really good. He's been fast recently. Last few weeks, Todd Gilliland's been really fast. So I'm probably going to get him tonight. Matt Grafton was fast in practice. He looks good. Ryan Preece is in the 17 for DGM. I think that's a good. I think he could run well. I think he should have a good finish today. So Ryan Preece is definitely on my radar. Ben Rhodes, we'll see. He's too cheap. But just depends where he qualifies. Brandon Finger, I don't see him getting out front. Zane Smith, same thing. William Byron's interesting. Obviously, he's the best driver in the field by far. He just is most talented driver. Shouldn't have to explain that. But second fastest in practice overall, but only 17th best lap average. Joseph, it's on FS2. It's just, William Byron at 9,800 is a steal. It's just the Rackley War Racing, which is the team that he's on, is just not the fastest equipment in the world. So, got to worry about that a little bit. But I still think he should get top 5 for sure. And depending on where he qualifies, he could be a great play. He can get out front and lead laps, just talent alone. I think it's still probably going to be Nemechek, because Nemechek is Cup talent-wise. He shouldn't be in the series. We've seen it all year. So, obviously, so is Chastain. It's just that the Nice trucks just aren't that great. And, I think Nemechek and Byron are both more talented drivers than Ross Chastain personally. So, I think Byron is just a very, very good play today, unless he qualifies, third. But then even, if we see Byron qualify third, that tells me that he could get out front and lead laps. So, I'm just going to want to play him a lot. I'm a little biased towards William Byron anyway, but I still think he's a good play, and I think he's going to be a great play in the Cup Series as well. I think William Byron could win Nashville and Cup this week. Austin Hill, he'll run top 5. Ross Chastain will have a good finish. Sheldon Creed, possible dominator, but wouldn't expect too much. Okay, so William Byron just ran a fast lap. He's on the pole right now. I would expect him to outrun Barry, Purdy, Fogelman, Cram, Roper, Greenfield, and Holmes, though. Ryan Preece is on the track. I think he's ahead of Byron right now. Yeah, I think he's going to beat him. Yeah, Ryan Preece just out-qualified William Byron. Wow, by a good bit, too. Interesting. That's interesting. Byron's will probably end up being a good place differential play. It's pretty easy to fit him and Nemechek together. Purdy is not going to end up qualifying well, so that's going to be a fun place differential play, fun tilting play, as always. Spencer Davis is on the track right now. Yeah, he's just whatever. It's just not that good. He got sponsorship this week. That's good. Seen a lot of white trucks for him in the past. This iPad, I wonder what the battery's at, man. I don't want to watch this on my phone. 14, it might make it all the way through. I don't know why they put this on Fox Sports 2, man. It's just a tough place to... Yeah, it's just a hard place to get to. Brett Holmes isn't going to make it in, man. Oof. He's definitely not going to get in. Unless some of these other guys just stink. Oh, commercial. Yay. Snickers. Make sure to hit that like, everybody. Helps me out a lot. Share it if you want. Get some of your friends in here. I don't know. You know, the vibes. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about Fox Sports 2. It's stupid. I'm happy I have it. I'm honestly surprised I had it. I'm not going to lie. I don't have FS2. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't have FS2. I don't know why it's on there. It's because it's qualifying for a truck race, and they're not going to get a ton of viewers, so of course they're not going to put it on a highly watched channel. It makes sense, but, what are they? They're doing the Dale Jr. podcast on Fox Sports 1 right now. You could put qualifying on there instead of that. Whatever. Ooh, I wonder how Brooks Koepka's doing. Has he even started yet? No, yeah, he started at 4. Sports betting. Hawks close it out tonight. Yes, the Hawks are going to win tonight. They're doing it, man. Philly is trash. Ben Simmons is garbage. Joel Embiid is not clutch. Hawks in 6, baby. Hawks in 6. I really hope so. I hate freaking Philly. Oh, Brooks is 4 under now. Let's go. Let's go, Brooks. Hell yeah. Let's go. Watching that all day. Watch John Rahm have a good run. Soccer on FS1. Oh, soccer's on FS1? Oh, I guess I was wrong. Shows you I don't know what I'm talking about. Big oof. Major oof. That game was insane. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even watching it, man. I mean, I watched it till the end of till halfway through the third quarter. And I was like, all right, it's over. I turned it off, and I'm watching Breaking Bad, and all of a sudden I get a notification on my phone, and it was like, I don't know. You guys should, if you guys are really into NBA, there's this app called Reel, and it just gives you updates for the NBA. It's like kind of a social media for NBA. It's pretty cool anyway. But like, and I see a notification, Trae Young with the cold emoji, and I was like, what? It's like, why are they doing this when they're down 20? Like, who cares? I look at the score and they're winning by 1 with like a minute left, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I turned it on. Fun times. Fun times. I was so excited, man. I wish I watched it come back. I would just kind of laugh at Ben Simmons and Embiid even more. But I just really didn't think they were coming back. Philly's never going to win with that core. They're just not. Not going to win with Embiid and Simmons together. They don't work together. Tobias Harris goes away in the big moments. Doc Rivers chokes every single year. That team's never winning. Need a trade. They need to mix it up somehow. Never should have given Tobias Harris that massive contract. Steph Curry's a baller. Respect to him. Jack Wood. Wow. Jack Wood's just took this top spot away from Priest. Yeah, he's got a fast truck, man. He's gonna be an interesting play. I mean, he should get a top 15. He could get a top 10. So depending on where he qualifies, 6100, man. I like that. Keith McGee's up. I mean, he ain't gonna. It's not someone I'm really too interested in at all. No matter where he qualifies. He's not good at all. And Jordan Anderson truck isn't good either. Xfinity car's really good. Jack Wood, yeah, I mean, Jack Wood, man, he just put a lap. Sheesh. Balling out today. So what? Nemechek wins trucks. Kyle Busch wins Xfinity. Kyle Larson wins Cup. Shocker. That's what's going to happen this week. Just how it's been. Man, Keith McGee had an awful lap. He almost wrecked it. He's trash, man. I don't get why he has rides. He must bring sponsorship. That was a bad lap. Who's the 34? Oh, Lawless Allen. He's awful. He's a road course guy. I don't really know why he's driving this race. Man, I'm hungry. I did not eat enough chicken before this. Oof. I had a bunch of food before I went on this. Now I'm starving again. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Lawless Allen put a good lap. Not going to play him. Nemechek is pretty cheap, really. Yeah, 10,800 is way too cheap, man. And if he starts, like, 5th, like, he gives you a few extra points because you know he's going to get out front at some point. Yeah, he's way too cheap. I don't even know who that is that they're interviewing. Oh, that's Josh Berry. Gosh. Man. Shows you how much I know what these guys look like. Because Ty Majeski, I think he'll have a good run tonight. He did well in Charlotte in this car, or truck. Yeah, put up 5th. He's probably going to be a good play. He's cheap enough. 7,100. Yeah. 5th fast, slap average. Solid. Here goes Parker. I'm interested here. This is the one that I'll be interested in. Qualifies high. I'm not going to play Cookerman. Qualifies far back. I probably will. Just how it is. He should have it. He should, like, if he finishes start, he should get top 10. More like a top 15. This is another guy I wish we would see in, like, a better ride, honestly. I think he's a talented driver. In any series, I don't even care. It doesn't have to be Cup, like, just an Xfinity or Truck Series, better team. But I'm pretty sure this is his own team, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm not 100% on that. Kligerman, 6. Okay. Cody says, first time patron member, don't understand what it is. Oh, okay. So, basically, you're going to get, not sure I trust Majeski. I understand that. So, Cody, you're every week, every race, all 3 series, you're going to get the spreadsheet you see on the screen, then another one where there's projections and rankings and all this other stuff. You're going to get optimal lineups from every single race the past few years, as well as what I expect the optimal lineup to look like for every race. You're going to get all my rankings, my cash cores, um, what I expect drivers to do, or what drivers need to do to pay off their salary, except not this week. You won't be getting that this week because I don't have enough time to go through all the math and data because of qualifying being right before the race. So that won't happen. You won't get that this week. But and I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be doing that stuff while we're live after qualifying is done today. And once qualifying is done, it'll be up. So yeah, it's just a bunch of information to help you do better. More than I can talk about on here. I mean, I can't go through every single projection. It's so much if I wanted to. So be doing like 4 or 5 hour videos every week, and I don't want to do that. I don't think you guys want to sit through that either. So yeah. Who's the 30? Is that Danny Bone? They should have kept Brendan Poole in a truck, man. He's way better than Danny freaking Bone. Keith McGee's not going to get in either. Keith McGee, oh my gosh. Yeah, Keith McGee's going to come in last. Wow. He's not going to make it. That's bad for Jordan Anderson Racing, man. They need to get better drivers in those trucks. They're not great equipment, but they're also not they're not Ramey Brothers, Dawson Cram, Clay Greenfield. They're not those trucks. They're a little bit better. I don't think Jordan Anderson's in a great race or anything. I think he's all right. But he does well enough to, at least run inside top 20 here and there. But they need to get some better drivers when Anderson isn't racing. Because I think Jordan Anderson's really trying to become more of an owner than a driver. Which I, respect to him. It's, business. But you need to get some better drivers for your trucks. I hope Ryan Preece runs well tonight. That'd be cool if he competed for a win. I like Preece. I feel like if he was in better equipment, he'd do a lot better. Oh, is Ross Chastain running a watermelon truck tonight? That's lit. He's going to win. That's a dope-looking truck, man. All right. That's a dope-looking truck. I'm going with it. Big difference in the 30 car when Poole's in it. I mean, yeah, he's just so much better. He's a decent driver, too. Just doesn't bring sponsorship, I think, is the issue. When he was in Xfinity car for the 48 car in Xfinity, I don't ever know what team that was, but that team, he always ran well. And then, honestly, even last year, he was in the Rick Ware racing car, and he was so much better than everybody else that's been in Rick Ware. Brendan Poole was having a good, decent run, so, yeah, I agree. Awesome. Thanks for winning every week. I've been listening to you, man. Awesome, dude. It's great to hear. Great to hear. Spencer Boyd, that orange truck. Ross Chastain to get a decent qualifying lap. I don't think I'm going to play him, man. That truck's not that fast. I mean, Ross should obviously be able to outdrive that, but I don't think he's going to do enough to pay off what we're probably going to need from him, especially if you see, Nemechek racking up a ton of Dom points, Byron finishing really high. Yeah. I wonder how long qualifying's going to take overall. Kind of got plans tonight. I'm supposed to be somewhere right after the stream. And I got to do the Patreon stuff still. But I've got most of that done. I just got to do a little bit of stuff based on qualifying. We'll be good to go. Should not take me that long. If I got to be late, it's all good. Josh Rayum. Is it Ramey or Rayum? I don't even know how you say this guy's name. But he's awful. He's not good. Man, Trey Hutchins had a good qualifying lap. Good for him. Good for him. He seems like a chill guy. Saw his interview after the wreck at Charlotte, which he almost died. I mean, he didn't almost die, but oh my gosh, that car got destroyed. For me, that wreck at Charlotte, his looked worse than Sauter's. I mean, Sauter's car got torn apart, but the whole roll cage is intact and everything. What's his name got hit? He was stopped, and he got hit at 150 miles an hour in the back of his car. It looked way worse. That's just my opinion. I guess they're about to go to commercial. I don't have volume on, but it looks like they are. Still to qualify. I could be wrong. Yeah, commercial. What time does the race actually start? Let me go look. Like I think we got like it's got to be like 8, right? Like they got a little bit of time between qualifying. It's gonna be like 7. I'm just gonna be like, what is going on here? 8:07. All right. I'm probably only gonna play one lap tonight because I have to literally get up and leave right after I'm done doing my Patreon. So I'm just gonna do a single entry and call today. Do a little bit more tomorrow and for the Cup Series. See what the Twitter world, NASCAR Twitter world is saying right now. I just need to start making a list on whatchamacallit, on Twitter for each sport. Because it's all, I got so much stuff about every single sport. It's all spread out. It's frustrating. Oh, that's right. The whole world's freaking out about Cole Beasley. Oof. Oh, here we go. Xfinity practice results. Thanks for your help. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Glad to help. Glad to help. All right. Kyle Busch 1, Harrison Burton 2, Allmendinger 3, Hemrick 4, Cindric 5, Barry 6. All right. Really enough. Wow. Tommy Joe Martin's 9th fastest. That's interesting. That one stands out. Gregson 12, Allgaier 13. That's not encouraging. Haley 15th. It's not encouraging. Austin Hill in the 61 car put 14th fastest lap. That's interesting. J.J. Yaley, 21st in the 07. Michael Annett, 27th. All right, so Junior Motorsports is not looking so hot right now for tomorrow. Yeah, that's really it. Alex LeBay sucked. Natalie Decker dead last. She's awful, man. It's so crazy how many just awful drivers are in NASCAR, man. Just for the sponsor, just for the money. Josh Rayum ran a slower lap than Keith McGee. How did I not notice that? Keith McGee was awful. How was his that much worse? Oh my gosh. That's so bad. Timmy Hill's balling. Timmy Hill, 10th. Alright, probably going to fade Timmy Hill. Jack Wood is staying on the pole right now. That's crazy, man. What are we gonna do with him? I don't know what to do with him. If he starts eighth place, like what are we gonna do? Here goes Yaley. I hope Yaley starts 49th or not 49th, 39th, and he's chalk because that truck's awful, man. That might be the worst truck in the series. Like it's awful. I don't know why J.J. Yaley's racing this truck for his team this week. I mean, whatever. I feel bad for J.J. Yaley. I want to see him get a decent ride too. Like, I mean, not like a great ride or anything. He doesn't need a great ride, but like put him in a Thor Sport truck or something, man. I feel like he could run well, compete for wins. I don't even know Xfinity Series because all the like the good Xfinity teams are all like for the most part. You know, it's either your veteran is really good, Allgaier, AJ Allmendinger. You're the young guys who are moving up, you know, Cindric, Harrison Burns, Brandon Jones, those guys. Or you bring in a ton of sponsorship money and you're, you know, Michael Annett. Like that's pretty much the competitive teams in the Xfinity Series. Grant Enfinger on the track, interviewing Jack Wood. I never even heard this guy until a few weeks ago. Let me look him up. How young is he? Like, is he like going to be like a legit next tier driver in NASCAR? Like, I mean, I have no idea. I remember the same thing about Zane Smith. I was like, who's this Zane Smith guy last year? Oh my gosh, Jack Wood's 20. Okay, yeah, all right, young talent. I'm older than him. I'm older than him. He ruined the best ride he had, the 18 JGR Cup ride. He only has a chance. No, I agree. But it's been like 10 years, man, at least. It's been a long time. Like, at least give him a truck ride, man. Like, the fact that he can't even get, like, a truck ride or a decent Xfinity ride is different. Like, I don't want him in a Cup ride. I don't even, like, need him in like Kyle Busch Motorsports equipment and trucks, or GMS racing and trucks, or JGR, Junior Motorsports and Xfinity. But like a Thor Sport, man, like just something like that. Like I don't know, what are some of these other teams in GMS? Nice Motorsports truck, like one of those teams. Like come on, he's better than like Ryan Truex. Like who are the other niche trucks? Um, I don't even know. I didn't put the teams on here today. I'm drawing a blank. Like he's better than Austin Wayne Self. Like I mean, like there's just some of these guys on good teams that are just bad. That's just my opinion. Thorsport has talent. I'll give that to him. But like, are we? I mean, Johnny Sauter's been awful the last few years. Are we really sure he's that great anymore? Like, I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. Here's Hocevar. I like this Hocevar kid. He's been running well. Fifth fastest. There you go. Solid run by him. Interesting to see what he does. Because, I mean, he's doing well in a GMS truck. Not GMS. A Nice truck. And, like, the rest of them aren't doing anything. Like, again, Ryan Truex is bad. Austin Wayne Self is bad. There's one other Nice truck. Well, I guess the 45. It's something that's different every week. Never mind. Stuart Friesen out on the track. Oh, I missed Grandin Finger. Got second. For now. Stewart. He doesn't want to race in a while either. Not then. They had speed a few years ago. Fell off. Big oof. Friesen went ninth. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna be a chalk play. I can promise you that, because he's gonna drop more spots. Stuart Friesen's about to be a popular play. How much is he? 8,400. I mean, if he's starting like 17th, bro. Because I mean, there's still a good bit. I think that I gotta go. Like he's gonna drop. Well, how was he in practice? 10th best lap average is solid. Love me some Hocevar. Yeah, 7,600 is cheap for him, man. He wasn't great in practice, but he's been fast all year. See where he ends up starting. If he's outside the top 10, I think that's interesting. If Carson Hocevar ends up a top 10 starting spot, probably going to avoid it. Here's Crafton. Not a good run, I think. Ooh, maybe not. He's falling off at the end, too. 8th. Yeah, he might drop, too. Crafton, Rhodes, Friesen, man, are looking like they're going to drop. That's going to make them interesting plays. Crafton, 8,800. That seems fine. Are they starting to race with the qualifying setup? I mean, I think they can go change things, certain small things. So yeah, pretty much. If they change too much, they're getting sensitive actors, getting sent to the rear. But they can change like minor things. So yeah, they're going to qualifying setup. Ooh, I like that Austin Hill 16 truck. That JBL truck looks clean. Man, they Kyle Busch Motorsports. Are they not sponsoring them anymore? That truck looks clean. Austin Hill for the win because his truck looks cool. He had a good lap, too. Second. Jack Wood's still in first. That's crazy. Yeah, Austin Hill put up a good lap. See, here you go. That's just bumping down your Thorsport guys and Friesen. And Chastain, man. Chastain's going to be a big PD play, but I don't know, man. That truck has not been fast. Here comes Sheldon Creed, who's had some bad luck in the past few weeks. Let's see if he can beat out his teammate. GMS truck's been fast, man. They were fast in practice. Oh, Creed got loose. Oh, man. Oh, no. We're going to get chalk Creed. We're going to get chalk Sheldon Creed. Oh, my gosh. He's going to put up an awful lap. He's going to be so chalky. Oh, we got loose again? Oh, my gosh. What's he going to be, like 20th? 16th. But, I mean, he's going to fall back. Oh, no. Sheldon Creed's going to be chalk. What? Oh, my gosh. I don't know. We're going to have to figure out if we can fit Nemechek and Creed in a lineup, man. I mean, that car's loose, but oh, my gosh. I can't believe that. That might knock off William Byron chalk, man. That really might. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe he just did that bad of a lap. Okay, here comes Chandler Smith. I want to see what he does. He was really fast in practice. I'm hoping he starts outside the top 10, but even if he does, it might be interesting. Chastain didn't have good things to say about Struck interview fade. Yeah, I kind of agree. Especially with what Sheldon Creed just did. Yeah. Oh, Chandler Smith put up a good lap. He's up to 4th. Yeah, I think he's going to be... Smith could win. He won't, but he could be in the running for a win. No qualifying run for Gilliland either. Oh, really? So what's that mean? Does that mean he's starting last? Oh my gosh. That means he's going to start last. 38 starts in the back too. Okay, well, so if you're making a DraftKings lineup tonight, here's my super far research tip of the night. Todd Gilliland, lock, genius. I didn't even see that. Where is that? I mean, was that posted on Twitter? Okay, so I see them saying that Gilliland and Gray Truck still not through tech. Does that mean Gray's going to start in the back too? I don't know if that means Tanner Gray's starting in the back either. Man, Bob's slacking tonight, man. Let's see if Jeff Gluck's on it or something. I don't know. No, he's not. I guess no one cares about Truck Series this weekend. Oh, man. Best talent in the industry. Telling you to play Todd Gilliland starting dead last. Yeah. He's going to be like 80% owned. Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. They showed it at the top of qualifying. Oh, well, I missed that. I was watching Fox Sports 1 for a few minutes, so I didn't see anything. I was watching Dale Jr. and Ward Burton talking, so I missed that. Is it just Gilliland, or is Gray too? Oof. Oof. That is so tough, man. You just gotta. I mean, this is gonna be a chalky night. Oh my gosh. I mean, how in the world are you supposed to get different? I don't even know. I mean, obviously qualifying isn't done, but like, I gotta think about this. I mean, I'll go through everybody. I'll be typing in the qualifying spots and talking through each driver once qualifying is over. Yeah, if they run out of qualifying time before they make it through tech, they'll start at rear. So, okay, so that means Tanner Gray's too. Well, all right. Locks. Lock Tanner Gray, lock Todd Gilliland pretty much. I mean, if you're playing cash tonight, just lock him in. I mean, hold on. I'm going to just go pull up DraftKings over here. Oh, perfect. It's already on that slate. John Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, Todd Gilliland. Where's Tanner Gray? 6,700 average for the rest of that line. Like, that's not bad. Like, we'll see where everyone qualifies, but yeah, man. Man, it's going to be a chalky night. Oh, my gosh. I'm so happy I'm only playing one lineup. This is going to be a brutal one. Where's the right tab? All right, there we go. Derek Krause. This is one I want to see how he qualifies. Oh, my gosh. He's in first right now. Is he going to get it? Dude, he's so far ahead of Jack Wood. He's got it. All right, well, Derek Krause is now on the pole. I mean, it looks like he might hold on to it. That was a fast lap, man. That was a really fast lap. Maybe not as fast. I mean, it was fast. Obviously, he's on the pole now. All right, so Derek Krause is going to be a fade. Just the guy I was talking about earlier about, his salaries, is too cheap, but now he's going to be starting so high. All right, Austin Wayne Self's going to be an interesting one to see where he qualifies. I'm interested here. I mean, you get guys like, I'm still just going through my mind, how am I going to get different? Honestly, you gonna have to play some of these guys starting in at 10 to 20 range, man, to be different tonight, I think, because it's just going to be so much place differential chalk. And if Sheldon Creed starts in the teens, I'm not talking about Sheldon Creed. Everyone else in that range. Like your Kligermans, your Friesens, those guys. Where do Wayne Self? Oh, Wayne Self's 21st. There you go. That's going to be more chalk. He's going to drop down more. I mean, he's like 6,500 or something like that. Oh, gosh, 5,900. I mean, geez, man, the chalk is just piling up. Drew Dollar was slow in practice, but I don't even care. It's a Kyle Busch Motorsports truck. What's he going to do? Chalk is wild. I might play William Byron to be different. I didn't even think that was going to be a thing. He'll still get some ownership because it's William Byron, but I might not play him. I didn't expect qualifying to go like this. Drew Dollar's awful. This is going to be a terrible, terrible lap. That's to me an interesting one to think about. He was slow in practice too. Oh my gosh, what an awful lap! Like what's he be 20? No, 15th. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as I thought. That's gonna be an interesting one to be different, I think, because it is a Kyle Busch Motorsports truck. He's 7,500. I mean, you can think about that one. I gotta think about Drew Dollar here. I mean, he was slow in practice, but he's been solid when he's been running this year. So comes Johnny, $7,700 Johnny Sauter. Having a decent lap so far. I cannot believe Derek Kraus and Jack Wood are 1 and 2 right now, and how bad Sheldon Creed was. Big oof. Johnny Sauter. What's gonna be like 11th, 7th. All right, so we're gonna be fading Sauter. Not gonna play him. Sheldon Creed's in 20th now, which means Wayne Sells in like 23rd. Oh, here comes Chris Wright. I mean, this could be another chalk play, man. Chris Wright's bad, by the way, but I mean, that truck's not bad. Like, you go down here equipment-wise, like, this is the best one, that Chris Wright truck. See what he does here. If he qualifies outside of 23rd, I think I'll be interested. Oh my god, he's doing awful. Oh, it's Chris Wright, man. That's going to be one I'll probably be off. But that's going to be, like, so cheap. He's going to be so cheap, bro. 25th. He's a 25th. Oh, I see it. Gilliland, Tanner Gray. Did not. Okay, yeah. Gilliland and Gray are dead last. Oh, that's good to know. Chris Wright, man. He's 4,800. Whoa, what's Nemechek doing? Whoa. What just happened?
I don't think John Hunter liked what happened over in turn 3 on his get up to speed lap. He has not taken the green flag yet, so he technically can turn back around, go all the way back around to the exit of pit road and start over again. And I think that's essentially what he's going to do. He has that right to do that. He has not taken the green flag yet.
Oh, that's interesting. Fun stuff. I gotta text no and be like, it's gonna be more like 7. Thanks for holding up qualifying, John Hunter. Come on, man. Don't matter where you qualify. You're going to be up in front in 20 laps anyway. That's it. John Hunter's on my bad list. Fade. Nah. I'm just playing. Just playing. We're not fading John Hunter Nemechek ever. Unless he's, like, awful in qualifying one day or something. Helter Skelter. Doo-doo-doo. Did he turn around and restart his lap? Yep, that's exactly what he did. Just wasting time, man. Shame. Big shame. He did not have a good lap. Well, John Hunter's in 13th. The chalk is out of control, man. I don't even know what to do at this point on this slate. This is a wild one. Core plays, we're getting there, Zach. We got to wait for qualifying to finish, but it's looking like Todd Gilliland, Tanner Gray, John Hunter Nemechek. Those will be the 3 I'd just started out with. But, you know, we got qualifying still going on right now, so we're waiting for that to be over. Then we can get there. Zane Smith on the track. That's the sponsor Creed usually has. Oh, that's interesting. Zane Smith in 8th. I'm assuming you're saying Adam. I'm assuming you're saying wow to John Hunter. Yeah, man. Yeah, the chalk is gonna be wild. It's gonna be a chalky slate. I mean, I just don't even see another way to just not go place differential here. I mean, it's just how it's gonna have to be, right? I mean, I'm sure there'll end up being one guy in the top 10. Like William Byron, honestly, that's probably your one. Even in the top 10. Ryan Truex, trash. Oh, of course, they're focusing on Haley Deegan now, who's not even taking her lap yet. Do a split screen for her. I think we're almost done. There's only a few trucks left. Yeah, 100, yeah. Where'd Truex go? Tell me, Fox? I don't care about Haley Deegan not running. I want to see where Truex qualified. Nah. They don't care about the guy before her. They made sure they put Truex before her, so it would be someone who cares. 18th for Truex. All right. What to do in tourneys? Everyone's going to have the same lineup. Ella, yeah, I know. We're going to have to get different, man. I'm going to go through it all, talk it all through. And, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to make my decisions there. I mean, we got to find ways to be different here in tournaments. I don't want to play a cash lineup in a tournament. But, like, I just have a hard time seeing getting off John Nemechek. Very hard time seeing getting off Todd Gilliland. I think there's ways we can get off Tanner Gray. I think there's ways we can get off Sheldon Creed because if Nemechek just has the dominating performance, then Creed, may not have as fast of a race or whatever. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think, ironically, William Byron's going to be someone who can be a little different to get to. I really think it's going to be the key is getting those guys starting in that mid-range, like the 13 to 23rd. 10 to 23rd. Like, not a lot of people are going to play them, but they can have, like, we'll go through which ones that have, like, upside to just, like, finish in the top 5. Like Josh Berry, yeah, that's someone for sure. Truck's not great, but he did get a top 10 out of that last week, I believe. So, yeah, that's definitely someone. Here's Ankrum. See where he qualifies at. I can't believe Jack Wood's still in 2nd. Ankrum went to 7th. All right. Is that it? I think that's it. I think Kraus just won the poll.
Efforts.
Yeah.
Jinjo Cobb has withdrawn, and Derek Kraus has just...
All right, I just want to see who does not make it. I want to get the official starting lineup. Hopefully that'll come out fast. On usually NASCAR.com posts it quick. So hopefully that will be out real quick here. We can just start breaking down each driver here. I don't care about Cole Beasley. Yeah, race center, that's what I want. No, not Xfinity trucks. Bob just said Nemechek qualifying disallowed. Oh my gosh, no way. Does that mean he's going to start last? No way. Oh my gosh. This slate is awful. Honestly just don't even play tonight, man. I bet I even play tonight. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Can we get, like, the qualifying official lineup here? Nemechek might be starting 40th, man. I don't know how many trucks make it. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that. Yeah, they have John or Nemechek listed at... They have Gray at 40, Gillen at 41, and Nemechek 42. That's for qualifying laps overall. We still need to see what the official lineup is, because I think those three still get in. So that means Nemechek, Gillen, and Gray starting 34, 35th, 36. I think so. I really think that's it, man. What in the world is going on? I mean, you got to play John Hunter. Like he's a lock. You got to play Todd Gilliland. You got to play Tanner Gray. I mean, oh my gosh. This is a rough one, man. This is a rough slate. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like this slate. Like, and I mean, do we play Show and Creed to get different? Like, I still think Nemechek. I think Nemechek wins this freaking race. I don't even think it matters. What is going on, man? This freaking slate is gonna be wild. Still just waiting for the official line. If you guys see the official starting lineup anywhere, on Twitter, on anywhere, just let me know, please. I would like to, knock this out. I'm not going to lie. After I run through all the drivers, I'm probably going to take questions for a few minutes because I got to go. Qualifying is longer than I thought it was going to be. It's all right, though. I'm still going to go through everything, but I'll still be active on the social medias. So if you want to go onto Twitter, hit me up. I'll always be there for that. No, I don't care about practice anymore. I mean, I do, but I cannot believe that Nemechek just got disallowed. That's freaking crazy. That is crazy. That's so tough. The winner of the main contest is going to be like a 500 place tie. Dude, that's what I think it's going to happen, man. Like, I mean, I really agree with that. I mean, I don't even, usually there's nights where I'm like, you got to get different. I mean, that's always going to be my thing is you got to get different, you got to get different. But I don't even see how getting different is going to win today. Like, I mean, it's just wild. Like, it's so hard for me to not like the chalk right now. And I know I don't know the official lineup, but I pretty much know it, man. And I just have a hard time. I mean, gosh, man. One lineup, that's it. I'm going to enter it right now. I'm playing one lineup. One single entry, that's it, man. It's going to be 5 chalk and 1 just random one-off. Like, I think I'm going to play Chandler Smith because that's kind of the thing I always go to in NASCAR DFS. Whoever the hell was fastest in practice, I just go with it. What is going on? What a freaking slate, man. Single entry. Where's a good single entry to play? I'm not even going to play. I'm going to play a cheap one, man. $4, single entry. That's what I'm playing. Oh, that's not even a good contest. Never mind. We'll go up a little bit. Gotta find a good contest here, man. Shoot, man. I probably should have entered lineups earlier. I guess I'm not playing single entry. Alright, we'll just play the $10. One lineup in it. Oh, let's see. Here's a Nemechek interview. You want to hear it?
We haven't qualified in I don't know how long, so I guess I'm not up to date on the procedures. But overall, solid day so far for our Model 1 Toyota Tundra. Starting at the back, it's just got to make it more interesting. I'm sure that we'll be up at the front, try and win this thing by the end. But overall, just happy with all my guys, and you can't change the outcome. Just can move forward and go get another checkered flag.
We're going to have some fast trucks coming through the field tonight, Vince.
Well, that's going to be fun.
Well, Jay Duncan, you missed the chalk. John Hunter Nemechek, Todd Gilliland, Tanner Gray going to start 34th, 35th, and 36th. The chalk is out of this world tonight. It is going to be a wild chalk night. I'm still waiting for the official lineup, man. Come on, NASCAR.com, Bob Hawkers on Twitter. Like, someone hit me up here. Like, a stupid starting lineup. One of these chalk drivers will get caught up in wreck. It's kind of how I feel, man. I think I'm leaning to fading Tanner Gray. Yeah, I don't know about Byron. MC sub. Byron's the one that I wouldn't be 100% because what's he going to start, like 10th? I don't know if he's going to... Like, he's going to have to get... I don't know. Yeah, probably. And it's a truck series, man. The truck series is full of wrecks and attrition. I'm fading Tanner Gray. Screw it, man. One lineup tonight, I'm not playing Tanner Gray. Gotta be different. It's gonna be regretful, but, that's the guy I don't trust. I trust Nemechek. I trust Todd Gilliland. I just do. So I don't trust freaking Tanner Gray at all. So we're gonna fade him. If you want to play him, he's a great play. He's a great cash play. I get it, but I'm not. I'm also playing a single entry. I gotta be kind of different. I mean, those aren't the only chalk guys, man. There's more chalk than that. That's the other thing. Oh, lineup. Here we go. Official. We're good. All right. Good to go. Let's go, boys. Is this contest almost full? No, there's still 5,000 more entries left. All right, I'm good. This is awesome. Oh, I don't even know anymore. All right, John Hunter Nemechek starts. Wait, is he dead last or is he 34th? Oh, wait a second. Why is... Okay, hold on a second. Now I'm confused, because NASCAR.com says John Hunter Nemechek starting 16th. But they're all telling me he's starting from the back. Is he going to still be scored from starting 16th and just have to go to the back? This is interesting. This is new. Now I don't know. Hold on. We're really confused now. I mean, it don't matter. I'm playing him regardless. It looks like he's going to be 16th. Fade to chalk and take down GBP. Great opportunity if it breaks for it. Yep, but if you fade to chalk and the chalk hits tonight, you're not even cashing. So, or even coming close. I think Nemechek's going to start 16th, man. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. Because everyone's telling me he's got to start the back, right? Nemechek does. But, like, NASCAR.com's telling me he's starting 16th. Draftkings is telling me he's starting 16th. Like, what? DNQs are McGee. He's trash. Cicerelli. Well, that's Yaley. Greenfield, Holmes, Boyd, Ramey, and Jennifer Joe Cobb. Oof. That's fine. I don't care if those guys aren't in the field. So, like, I just want to know, because DraftKings says Keith McGee is starting 30, or not DraftKings, NASCAR.com, man. I guess it's just not official. I guess we just got to be a little bit more patient, man. No, that's practice. Qualifying lineup. I'm still just so confused because, I mean, Bob just tweeted that Keith McGee DQ'd, right? But, like, NASCAR.com has him starting. God. All right, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to just go down the list. And if we're a spot off, we're a spot off, man. Because I just don't want to sit here and try to figure this out. I would guess he just drops to the rear in pace laps. If he's being listed as starting 16th, yeah, but I've been hearing that his qualifying won't be disallowed. And if your qualifying isn't disallowed, wouldn't that make you 30th, 36th, or whatever? Like, right? Doesn't that make sense? Like, scored from, like, 36? Not scored from 16th. It's not like he had a penalty of failed inspection or whatever. It's got to drop to the rear. That's different. I'm just confused at the moment. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm playing John Hunter regardless. Oh, wait, no. I'm hungry. I am so confused, man. I'm so confused. Alright, so we're not sure where John Hunter Nemechek's starting. I don't care where he's starting, I'm playing him. This guy this year, second best average finish at intermediates, best average position, 423 laps led. The last 5 races, second best average finish, best average position, 216 laps led. Do you see the next closest? It's 95. It's not even close. I don't care. We're not 100% sure where they're going to score John Hunter Nemechek from. Could be 36. It could be 16th. I don't really care. I'm playing him. It don't really matter where he's starting. Sheldon Creed's starting far back. Sheldon Creed is 25th. Looks like a fantastic play as well. He just does. I mean, 10th best average or 10th fastest in practice, 9th best lap average, 11th best average finish at intermediates, 4th average position at intermediates, 584 laps led at intermediates. Recently hasn't been great, only the 14th best average finish, but the second best average position, which does show a lot. FS2 is showing surfing now, so I don't even know what's going on. Thank you so much for that. Looks like a great play. Ross Chastain, 24th. Not going to be too interested here. His car's not been fast all week. 26th in practice, 24th lap average. So he has, in his interview, did not have great things to say about his truck, so I don't feel good playing him at all. Austin Hill starts 3rd. This is a guy you can play with to get different. He's been fast all week. He's been fast all year, just not fast enough to get up front. Maybe this is the week he does do that, and at that point, he's going to be a fantastic tournament play that's going to be like 5% owned because everyone else is going to play all these other guys in the 9 and 10K range. William Byron starting 10th as of right now. The truck isn't the best equipment in the world, but we did see Josh Berry get a top 10. I believe that William Byron's a more talented driver than Josh Berry. I don't think that should be a debate. I mean, William Byron's a Cup Series winner. He's a championship contender this year in the Cup Series. So, yeah. I think he should definitely run top 5. I wouldn't be surprised if he leads laps. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins this race. I hope he wins this race. He's kind of like my favorite driver in NASCAR. That'd be awesome. So, William Byron starting 10th. I'm all for it. I'll be playing him in tournaments. I think you don't have to go during cash, but in tournaments, I really do like him. The upside that he brings. Zane Smith starts 9th. I'd just rather play Byron. Grant Enfinger starts 4th. Rather play Byron. Ben Rhodes. This is a guy we could play to get different. He is starting 17th. I am looking at the lineup, right? Yeah, hold on. I'm going to refresh again and see what NASCAR did now, man. I am just tripping right now. I'm just so confused as to what's going on, man. Okay, this is one we're going with, man. So Ben Rhodes starts 17th. I think this is a play that's a very good place differential play that's not going to be too owned. So this is a way to start to get a little bit different. It's not like he was really that fast in practice this year, but this year he's just been really fast overall. 8th best average finish at intermediates, 9th average position, 161 laps led. 3rd best average finish, 4th best average position in the last 5 races. He should definitely have a top 5 if everything goes according to plan in this race. I don't see any reason why he won't. And I don't think he'll get a ton of ownership because everyone's going to try to play 2 of those 3 at the top. People are going to play Chastain. Chastain's not that good of a play, but people are going to play him. And that's just going to, this 7, 8, 9K range is just going to be, for the most part, just kicked out of here. So I think Ben Rhodes is a great place to try to get different. I definitely going to like that. Ryan Preece, he starts high, 6th place. I mean, I think he'll probably run around there all night, so probably just not going to play him. Matt Crafton, starting 15th, a really similar play to me as Ben Rhodes. Obviously, he hasn't been as great recently. 18th best average finish, 15th best average position. We have not been seeing peak Matt Crafton. Kind of seems like old age is starting to catch up with him a little bit, in my opinion, to be honest. So, don't like him as much as Rhodes, but same thing applies. He definitely has top 5 upside. And that, has a very good shot at being optimal, unless obviously Todd Gilliland just goes off tonight from points. Speaking of Todd Gilliland, look, we got to play him, man, right? He starts 35th. Gilliland has been great as of late as well. 4th best average finish in the last 5 races, 3rd best average position, 12th best average finish at intermediates, 7th best average position, 316 laps led at intermediates as well in the past. The best overall lap averages today in practice. Only an 11th fastest lap, but lap averages, in my opinion, are more important than fastest laps. So Todd Gilliland, man, really, really like him. I don't really feel like I need to talk about him that much. He starts 35th. He's good. Just play Todd Gilliland. He's too cheap. Stuart Friesen, he is going to be starting in the 18th spot here. This is another play that is like the Crafton Rhodes play to me. I think this is a play to get different, man. I don't think Friesen's going to get a ton of ownership, at least compared to like Todd Gilliland there. 10th best lap average in practice was solid. 9th best average finish at intermediates. 10th best average position. 269 laps led. I don't think he'll get out front and lead laps, but it is possible. 13th best average finish in the last 5 races and 8th best average position. I am completely fine going to Stuart Friesen here. I think this is a good play to get a little bit different. I want to go look at Twitter real quick to see if there's any updates on the starting lineup, so bear with me 1 second. Obviously, this is important stuff, so you should be able to bear with me. Oh my gosh. Alright. NASCAR rules. Rule 9.5F. Unless otherwise determined by the series managing director, drivers who encounter a problem during qualifying will not be permitted to travel counter race direction. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's why he's qualifying as being disallowed. I still know where he's starting. but I don't really care. If he starts 16th, he gives you a ton of place differential too, so it don't really matter to me. Up next is Barry. Josh Berry starts 12th. I think he's someone you could play to get different. I just don't love the equipment he's in. I know it's the same equipment that Byron's in, but Byron's a much better driver. I think you can get different with Barry. I think I prefer to get different with Friesen. I think I might prefer to get different with Chandler Smith. I mean, he starts high, though. Chandler Smith starting 5th, yeah. I think he's going to run around there, personally. I honestly think Chandler Smith should get a top 5 tonight, but it's just all the place differential plays are just going to probably outscore that, so I just don't really see that being good. That's a shame, man. I was really looking forward to playing him tonight, but I don't think that's really going to be in play. Parker Kligerman starts 19th. I think this is someone who is a good play. I mean, 18th overall in practice, 19th best lap average. As of late this year, he honestly hasn't been as good as we've come to expect from Kligerman. 16th best average finish, 23rd best average position. So, I mean, I guess I probably don't love him too much. I'd probably prefer to go to Friesen. Probably prefer to go to Ben Rhodes. I know there's, really different, that's really different, what's the word? Salaries, but still. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Okay. Should be good, right? Yeah. Perfect. Johnny Sauter, he starts 8th. Nah. I'm not going to be too interested. Hocevar starts 11th. For you guys out there that like Hocevar, I know we got a lot of Hocevar fans, which is odd, but whatever, we do. I mean, top 5 upside, man. I would prefer Carson Hocevar to Josh Berry as someone to play to get different. We're trying to get different. I'd prefer going to Carson Hocevar than Josh Berry. That's my thoughts on that. I think he's probably a good tournament play, someone we could get different with. Drew Dollar starts 21st, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he wasn't really that fast in practice, but it's a Kyle Busch Motorsports truck. Starting 21st for $7,500. I don't think I need to say anything else. So, yeah, great. Tyler Ankrum, I think he had a good qualifying run, right? 7th, nope, fade. Fade Tyler Ankrum, not playing him. Ty Majeski, 13th, there you go. This is another guy to get different with. He has top 10 upside. Top 5 upside's pushing it, but it's there. This is another guy you could get different with, I think, is someone that we could definitely use to get a little bit different if you want to go there. Timmy Hill is going to start in 26th place. He can move up a little bit, but you're just paying too much for Timmy Hill, in my opinion. I'd just rather go 100 more to Majeski. Derek Krause on the pole, we're not going to play that. Tanner Gray, gosh, man. 36th. Let's go. Tanner Gray. There you go. Fantastic, man. This is chalk. He's $6,700. 7th fastest in practice. 6th best lap average. Hasn't been great as recent. 20th best average finish. 16th best average position. But he finishes 16th. He's going to pay off that freaking salary. If he finishes 20th, he's going to pay off that salary. I mean, it's ridiculous. I said earlier I was going to fade Tanner Gray. I don't think I'm going to fade Tanner Gray anymore. I didn't realize how fast he was in practice until right about now. Well, guess I'm beating chalk tonight. Where's J.J. Yaley at? Did he qualify? Oh, J.J. Yaley didn't qualify. All right, ignore J.J. Yaley. He didn't make it. Spencer Davis qualified 30th. I don't think that truck's fast enough to really do anything, so I'm going to fade that. Ryan Drix is cheap, but he didn't qualify that bad. 19th. I think he'll probably run around there. Maybe he gets top 15. Don't want to go there. Chase Purdy starts 21st. Yeah, he starts too high. He can start at 26th, 27th. I mean, with all the other place differential on the slate, I don't even want to touch Chase Purdy. Dawson Cram starts 31st. I don't really want to go there at all. Jack Wood, I was really liking Jack Wood, but I don't know anymore, man. Is he still second? Yeah, he's second. I just don't see that working out, so I'm not going to go there. Danny Bone starts 32nd. That's going to be an avoid for me. I don't really want to pay that much for him. Austin Wayne Self, 27th, man. I mean, this is another place differential play. I mean, I would say you could use him to get different from Tanner Gray, but Wayne Self's going to get ownership too, man. Starting 27th, last 5 races, 17th best average finish, 22nd best average position. John Nemechek updated on DK. So is he 26 now? Or, 36 now? Or is he 16th? Hold on. 34th. Oh, my gosh. All right. I just don't even know anymore, man. Slate has been flipped on its freaking head. I guess I should refresh this then. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with NASCAR DFS, man? You know, next year, every single race is going to have qualifying again. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be like this every race again. John Nemechek starts 34th. That's awful. That's so bad. Can't believe it. So everyone else is up like a spot, but I don't really, not going to affect that much. For cash games, we going all 5 PDs. Sounds like, yeah. Cash games 100% place differential. Because your place differential plays are your dominator plays. Nemechek and Creed are dominator plays, man. They just are 34th and 25th, so they're both now. Yeah, all place differential in cash, man. All right, Haley Deegan. How'd she qualify? I missed hers. 14th. That's another one, man. This is another play that could be like a sneaky tournament play, someone to get different with. Like down to value, everyone's going to play Wayne Self, man. It's going to play these guys starting in the back. But Haley Deegan was running top 10 last week. And she even said in her interview today, or maybe not interview, I don't know. I was watching practice this morning. And she said his race drives like Texas. And she was going to finish top 10 if it wasn't for something at the end of the race. So, that might be where I go to get different, to be honest, tonight. I don't think anyone will play her. I might choose her over Wayne Self, honestly. Tate Fogelman, 22nd. Let's go. We don't have to play Tate Fogelman this week. Let's go. Spencer Boyd didn't qualify. Brett Holmes didn't qualify. I don't think Clay Greenfield qualified. Keith McGee didn't qualify. Corey Roper's 33rd, right, man? Gosh, this is another place differential play. The difference here is he doesn't have as much upside as someone like a Wayne Self to finish in the top 10. Like, I don't think Roper's going to use top 10, but that's still a cheap tournament play. Trey Hutchins, 28th. No, I'm going to avoid that. I'll probably run around there all night. Chris Wright, where'd he end up qualifying? 29th. I don't really want to play it. I don't think you need to go down here tonight, so just let's not. Josh Raymond didn't make it. Lawless Allen, I think it was, 28, 26. So, yeah, I'm not going to play him. All right. Give me some questions here. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes because I do have to be somewhere in a little bit, and I have to do my Patreon stuff. So, I'm going to answer questions for 10 minutes. 6:25, I'm out of here. So, let me know your questions. I will get them all answered for you about this slate. Core plays, I done answer question. Nemechek, Gray, Gilliland. That's your core plays, man. I just don't even know what to do after that. I guess I should make my one lineup now. Let's see here. Actually, I'm not allowed to get out of the lineup. You. No, not getting rid of you. I'm going to play Haley Deegan. I have to change something up in that lineup a little bit. Maybe I'm not going to play Byron, man. No, you got to play William Byron. Any questions you guys got for me? Hit me up with them questions right now, because I won't be around much longer. I'm going with Deegan and Hocevar pairing. Will hopefully be different, but a risk. I like that. I like that. I think I'm going Deegan Josh Berry. I think that's what I'm going with. But I do like the Hocevar one. If I put Hocevar in, I can upgrade somebody, which would probably be Tanner Gray to, yeah. I like that pairing. Drew Dollar, yeah, man. Kyle Busch Motorsports truck for $7,500, starting 20th. Two really cheap guys to play. I think the cheapest I'm going is Haley Deegan. The cheapest I'm going is Haley Deegan tonight, 5,800. I don't want to play in these guys. Roper you could play, but I don't think you need to. Best chalk play to fade in GPP, or even two guys to fade in GPP. If I'm fading one of the chalk guys, it'd be Tanner Gray, just because it's Tanner Gray. I mean, that's pretty simple as that. Or even two guys to fade overall in GPPs. I think you can fade Creed, because I just think Nemechek does so much better than him, where you're not going to need to play him. That being said, I very well see both of them being optimal tonight, because, I mean, the lineup I'm sitting in front of right now is both those guys, and I'm not even punting. So, it's really hard to fade some of this chalk, man. Someone's going to have to lead some laps early. Yeah, so let's see. Who's starting up front? Kraus, right? So Kraus is a possibility. Austin Hill is a possibility. I think Derek Kraus probably gets out front. I think it's going to be Derek Kraus or Austin Hill, but I just don't think they're going to lead enough to where they're going to outperform Nemechek being, it's just, I don't see them doing enough to really outperform any of the place differential. Because all the guys starting up front that it could lead early, they're surrounded by place differential plays. It's just not an ideal thing. I mean, unless they lead 40, 50 laps, which then, yeah. But if they lead 20, then probably not. Put me in for Hocevar and Dollar Fan Club at GPP. Like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, let me go look at what Drew Dollar is my lineup. I'm just trying to figure out my last spot right now in my lineup, to be honest. Drew Dollar, that gives me $800 more to upgrade to you. To Tyler Ankrum. No, not doing that. Oh, what a slate, man. What a freaking slate. This one's just awful. Make sure to hit that like button before you guys head on out, by the way. John Nemechek starting so far back, doesn't he have a chance of other drivers wrecking him? A lot of these drivers are not good. Well, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I just don't like to play that way. I don't like to play with the possibility of guys wrecking. If that happens, it happens, but I don't like to try to predict that. So, yeah, that's definitely a possibility, but, I mean, I'm not going to play that way. Ooh, wait, no, stay here. Opinion on Spencer Davis, his car is not fast enough to do anything for me, especially if all the other place differential plays on the slate. So I'm not too interested. Man, I'm 100 away from doing that lineup. That's so sad. Any other questions you guys got? All right, I'm going with that. That's my final lineup. Oh, Josh Berry's going to scare me a little bit. He's going to scare me. But yeah, I think he should run well. Better not wreck. I like Kligerman in GPP. Yeah. I'm not. I just, the thing with Kligerman is just I don't know. I'm just not a fan of him today. The numbers just, none of the numbers really show me him really having a great top 10 run unless there's a bunch of wrecks. So that scares me off a little bit, but I can see it. I understand it. I prefer going to Friesen for a little bit more, or going to Barry for a little bit more, Drew Dollar a little bit less. So that's Hocevar a little bit less. So. Oh, man. I got my lineup. We're good to go. I have a bad feeling about it. I really do. Thanks as always. I really enjoyed the live streams. Good luck to y'all. Awesome, man. Thanks for coming as always. And good luck to you as well. If you chop a tournament, hopefully it's with me. Ooh. Alright, guys, that's it, man. I'm gonna head on out. I gotta go do Patreon stuff. Gonna go swim with the boys tonight. You know, watch some NBA, watch some NASCAR, watch some PGA. So hopefully you guys have a great night, make some money tonight. It's gonna be a rough slate. So I'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I will be doing Xfinity Series slate. It's either 12 or 12:30, I don't remember. Whatever qualifying is for that race. So be there. I'll be there. Have a great one.